Over 50? 7 movements Japanese elders do every day. No gym, just results daily. If you are over 50, there is something I want you to understand first. Your body is not broken. It is not weak. And it is definitely not too old to improve. What most people call aging is often just stiffness, fear of movement, and years of sitting still. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how Japanese elders walk? They move slowly, but confidently. They stand upright. They rarely rush, yet they rarely fall. And even in their 70s or 80s, many of them still move independently. Do they lift heavy weights? Do they run on treadmills? Do they spend hours in the gym? No. Most of them never do. Instead, they follow a very quiet habit. They move their bodies every single day in simple, controlled, intentional ways. Not exercise the way we think of exercise, but daily movement for joint health, balance, circulation, and calm. Today, I'm going to share 7 movements Japanese elders do every day. No gym. No equipment. No jumping. No pressure. Just movements that protect the body, not punish it. If you are over 50, 60, or even 70, these movements are not only safe, they are designed for you. Movement 1. Morning Spine Awakening. In Japan, many elders believe that how your spine feels in the morning determines how your day will go. If the spine is stiff, the whole body feels heavy. If the spine moves freely, the body follows. This movement is often done right after waking up. You lie on your back. Knees gently bent. Feet resting comfortably. Now breathe in slowly through your nose. As you inhale, allow your chest to open slightly. Your lower back will gently arch, not forcefully, just naturally. Then exhale slowly. As you breathe out, gently press your lower back down. Let your belly soften inward. That's it. You're not stretching. You're not forcing flexibility. You are waking up the spine. Japanese elders do this movement slowly, often 20 to 30 times. No counting. No rush. This movement helps reduce morning stiffness, improve circulation to spinal discs, calm the nervous system, ease lower back discomfort. They believe the spine is not meant to be held still, it is meant to gently wave with breath. Movement 2. Knee longevity circles. In many countries, knee pain is considered unavoidable with age. In Japan, knees are treated like valuable hinges, they are maintained daily. This movement is often done while sitting. Sit comfortably on a chair. Lift one foot slightly off the floor. Now begin drawing small circles with your foot. Very small. Slow and controlled. Do 10 to 15 circles in one direction. Then reverse the direction. What looks like an ankle movement is actually nourishing the knee. This gentle rotation moves joint fluid, reduces stiffness, improves knee lubrication, supports long-term joint health. Japanese elders don't wait until pain appears. They move the knees daily to prevent pain before it starts. They often repeat this movement several times a day, while watching TV, drinking tea, or resting. Movement 3. Hip folding, the secret of floor strength. Hips are the foundation of independence. In Japan, many elders can still sit on the floor and stand back up. That ability doesn't come from strength training. It comes from daily hip movement. Stand behind a chair for support if needed. Feet about hip width apart. Now gently push your hips back, as if bowing slightly. Your knees bend just a little. Your back stays long, not rounded. Lower only as far as comfortable. Then slowly return to standing. This is not a squat. This is a controlled hip fold. This movement strengthens hips safely, protects the lower back, improves balance, makes daily movements easier. Japanese elders do not force depth. They respect the body's limits, and over time, those limits gently expand. Movement 4, shoulder flow movement. Shoulder stiffness is extremely common after 50. But in Japan, shoulders are moved daily to prevent freezing. Stand or sit comfortably. Let your arms hang loose. Now gently swing your arms forward and back. No tension. Imagine your arms are floating in water. After a minute, begin making small circles with your shoulders. Forward first. Then backward. These circles are small and slow. This movement improves shoulder mobility, reduces neck tension, prevents frozen shoulder, encourages blood flow. Japanese elders believe stiff shoulders block energy and breath. So they move them gently, every day, without strain. Movement 5, neck youth rotation. The neck carries more stress than we realize. Phones, screens, worry, poor posture, all of it settles here. This movement is done carefully. Sit upright. Relax your shoulders. Slowly lower your chin toward your chest. Pause briefly. Then lift your head back to neutral. Now turn your head gently to the right. Return to center. Then to the left. No forcing. No stretching to extremes. This movement reduces neck stiffness, eases headaches, improves posture, calms the nervous system. Japanese elders often combine this with slow breathing, treating it as a moment of self-care. Movement 6, ankle wake-up movement. One of the biggest risks with aging is falling. Strong ankles are key to balance. Sit or stand holding support. Lift your heels up. Lower them slowly. Now lift your toes up. Lower them. Then draw small circles with your feet. This movement improves balance, strengthens lower legs, enhances walking confidence, increases circulation. Japanese elders often do this multiple times a day, without calling it exercise. They simply believe ankles should never be asleep. Movement 7, evening breathing reset. Movement alone is not enough. Japanese elders place great importance on breathing. In the evening, many sit quietly and reset their nervous system. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. As you exhale, let your shoulders drop. Let your belly soften. Repeat this for a few minutes. This breathing reduces stress hormones, improves sleep quality, lowers blood pressure, supports recovery. Japanese elders understand that calm breathing is as important as physical movement. Why these movements work so well after 50? Because they respect the body. They nourish joints instead of stressing them, improve circulation instead of forcing fat loss, build confidence instead of fear, support longevity instead of exhaustion. These movements do not chase pain. They prevent it. How to start if you're over 50? You do not need to do all 7 at once. Start with 2 movements in the morning, 2 during the day, 3 in the evening. Even 10 to 15 minutes is enough. Consistency matters more than intensity. Japanese elders do not aim for perfection. They aim for daily movement, gently, patiently, respectfully. The science behind why these 7 Japanese movements work after 50. Before we continue, I want you to understand something important. Nothing you saw in part 1 is magic. Nothing is secret. And nothing is based on trends. These movements work because they follow how the human body actually ages, not how the fitness industry pretends it does. After 50, the body does not fail because of lack of intensity. It fails because of lack of movement variety, circulation, and joint nourishment. Japanese elders don't train to look fit. They move to stay functional. And science fully supports this approach. Let's break it down calmly and clearly. Why aging feels like getting weak but isn't. As we age, three major things happen. Joint fluid circulation slows. Nervous system becomes more protective. Muscles lose communication before they lose strength. This is critical to understand. Most people think aging equals muscle loss. But research shows loss of movement and joint signaling happens first. That means stiffness comes before weakness. Pain comes before damage. Fear of movement comes before real limitation. Japanese elders unknowingly solve this by doing small daily movements that keep communication alive between brain, joints, and muscles. The real reason Japanese elders avoid chronic pain. Pain is not always damage. Often, pain is the brain's warning system reacting to unfamiliar or neglected movement. When joints stop moving, synovial fluid thickens. Cartilage dries out. Nerve sensitivity increases. Japanese-style daily movement reverses this by gently compressing and decompressing joints, sending safe movement signals to the brain, reducing overprotective pain responses. This is why their movements are slow, repetitive, and controlled. Speed increases threat. Slowness builds trust. Scientific breakdown of each movement. Now let's explain why each movement works, backed by physiology. 1. Spine awakening, nervous system reset. The spine houses the central nervous system. When you move the spine gently with breath, spinal discs absorb fluid like a sponge. Parasympathetic nervous system activates. Muscle guarding decreases. This movement mimics what researchers call spinal oscillation, shown to reduce low back pain, improve posture, increase spinal hydration. Morning stiffness is not damage. It's dehydration and nervous system caution. This movement fixes both. 2. Knee circles, joint nutrition signs. Knees have very limited blood supply. They rely on movement, not rest, for nutrition. Small circular movements. Push synovial fluid across cartilage. Improve joint lubrication. Reduce friction inside the knee. Clinical studies confirm that low-load knee motion improves pain more than rest or aggressive strengthening in older adults. This is why Japanese elders move knees daily, even without pain. 3. Hip folding, balance and fall prevention. The hips control walking, standing up, sitting down, balance recovery. After 50, many people stop hinging at the hips and overuse the lower back. This causes back pain, poor balance, weak glutes. The gentle hip fold re-educates proper movement patterns, activates deep hip muscles, improves coordination. From a neurological perspective, this movement restores motor patterns lost through prolonged sitting. 4. Shoulder flow, fascia hydration. The shoulders contain a complex web of fascia. Fascia stiffens when movement is repetitive. Arms stay still too long. Stress is high. Slow arm swings and circles. Hydrate connective tissue. Improve shoulder capsule mobility. Reduce nerve compression. Research shows that low-intensity circular movement is one of the best preventions for frozen shoulder, especially after 50. 5. Neck rotation, brain blood flow. Neck mobility directly affects blood flow to the brain, vision stability, balance. Restricted neck movement is linked to headaches, dizziness, poor posture. Slow neck rotation stimulates cervical proprioceptors, vestibular system, parasympathetic response. That's why Japanese elders move their neck gently, never aggressively. Fast neck stretching triggers danger signals. Slow movement turns them off. 6. Ankle activation, longevity and stability. Ankles are often ignored, but they are crucial. Poor ankle mobility increases. Fall risk. Knee strain. Hip compensation. Gentle ankle movement. Improves sensory feedback. Enhances balance reflexes. Strengthens stabilizing muscles. Studies on aging populations show ankle mobility predicts fall risk more accurately than leg strength. This is why Japanese elders never let ankles stay still too long. 7. Breathing reset, hormonal balance. Stress accelerates aging. Chronic shallow breathing. Raises cortisol. Increases inflammation. Disrupts sleep. Slow breathing. Lowers heart rate. Improves oxygen efficiency. Signals safety to the brain. Japanese elders understand something modern fitness ignores. Recovery determines longevity, not intensity. Breathing is the fastest way to recover. Why these movements beat gym workouts after 50? Traditional workouts often load joints heavily. Trigger fear responses. Focus on appearance. Japanese daily movement preserves joint health, improves confidence, supports independence. Muscle strength without joint health leads to pain. Joint health restores strength naturally. How long until results appear? Most people notice less stiffness in 7 to 10 days, better balance in 2 to 3 weeks, reduced pain in 30 days. Not because muscles grew, but because movement confidence returned. The Japanese longevity mindset. Japanese elders do not ask, "How hard should I train?" They ask, "How well can I move today?" That question alone changes everything. Aging is not loss of ability. It is loss of movement habits. Restore the habits, and ability follows. No gym. No pressure. Just daily movement that respects your body. And remember this. Your body does not need more force. It needs more trust. The 30-day Japanese daily movement routine for people over 50. Now that you understand what the movements are and why they work, the final question is simple. How do you actually use them in real life? Not perfectly. Not aggressively. Not like a workout program. Japanese elders do not follow routines the way the modern world does. They follow rhythm. This part will show you exactly how to apply these movements over 30 days, in a way that feels natural, realistic, and sustainable for life. No pressure. No exhaustion. No quitting. The one rule before you start. Before I give you the routine, remember this. If any movement causes sharp pain, stop. Mild stiffness is normal. Pain is not. Japanese elders never push through pain. They adjust, slow down, or skip a movement. That mindset is the secret. How Japanese elders think about daily movement. They don't ask, "How much should I do?" They ask, "How gently can I move today?" Some days they move more. Some days less. But they never stop completely. That consistency is why their bodies stay capable for decades. 30-day structure simple and flexible. Each day is divided into 3 short movement moments. Morning, to wake the body. Daytime, to keep joints alive. Evening, to reset and recover. Total daily time, 10 to 20 minutes. That's it. Morning routine 5 to 7 minutes. This prepares your joints and nervous system for the day. Movement 1, spine awakening. 10 to 20 slow repetitions. Move with breath. No forcing. Purpose. Lubricate spine, reduces morning stiffness, calms nerves. Movement 2, neck youth rotation. 5 slow movements each direction. Gentle, controlled. Purpose. Improves posture, reduces tension, supports balance. Movement 3, ankle wake-up. Heel lifts, 10 representatives. Toe lifts, 10 representatives. Small ankle circles. Purpose. Improves walking confidence and balance for the day ahead. Morning rule. Finish feeling better than when you started, not tired. If you feel tired, you did too much. Daytime routine 5 to 8 minutes. This is joint maintenance, not exercise. Movement 4, knee longevity circles. 10 to 15 circles each direction per leg. Sitting or standing. Purpose. Keeps knees lubricated and pain-free. Movement 5, hip folding. 6 to 10 slow repetitions. Hold a chair if needed. Purpose. Protects lower back, strengthens hips, prevents falls. Shoulder flow optional but recommended. Arm swings for 1 to 2 minutes. Shoulder circles, slow and relaxed. Purpose. Prevents shoulder stiffness and frozen shoulder. Daytime rule. These movements should feel easy enough to repeat later. Japanese elders often do them while watching TV or waiting for tea. Evening routine 5 to 7 minutes. This is where recovery happens. Movement 6, shoulder flow if not done earlier. 1 to 2 minutes. Gentle and relaxed. Purpose. Releases tension from the day. Movement 7, breathing reset. Inhale through nose, 4 seconds. Hold, 2 seconds. Exhale through mouth, 6 seconds. 5 to 10 cycles. Purpose. Improves sleep, lowers stress hormones, resets nervous system. Evening rule. This routine should make you feel calmer, not energized. If sleep improves, you're doing it right. How the 30 days progress naturally. There are no levels, no upgrades, no pressure. But here's what most people notice. Days 1 to 7. Less stiffness. Better awareness of body. Improved confidence in movement. Days 8 to 14. Easier walking. Less joint discomfort. Improved balance. Days 15 to 30. Reduced daily pain. Better posture. More energy without fatigue. Not because you trained harder, but because your body started trusting movement again. What to do on low-energy days. Japanese elders never skip movement entirely. On tired days, do just breathing, or just ankle movement, or just spine awakening. Even 2 minutes counts. Stopping completely breaks the habit. Doing a little preserves it. What to do if you miss a day? Nothing. No guilt. No catching up. No punishment. Just continue the next day. Longevity is built on forgiveness, not discipline. Can you do this after 60 or 70? Yes. In fact, the older you are, the more valuable this approach becomes. These movements are not about strength. They are about preserving independence. When to add more activity? After 30 days, if walking feels easier, balance feels better, pain is reduced. You may naturally want to walk more, stretch more, or stay active longer. That is the correct order. Movement first. Strength later. Never the opposite. The Japanese longevity truth. Japanese elders do not try to stay young. They try to stay capable. And capability comes from moving daily, moving gently, moving without fear. Your body is not fragile. It is cautious. Show it daily, gentle movement. And it will reward you with strength, balance, and confidence. No gym. No pressure. Just results that last. And remember this belief shared by many Japanese elders. The goal is not to live longer. The goal is to move well for as long as WS Strength ranked.